Another add-on we need in this course, it's called Carver, and we don't have to download it, it's inside the Blender, we just need to enable it. Okay, to enable it we need to go to edit from here, preferences, go to add-ons, look for Carver from here, and after you find it, just enable it. Okay, after you enable it, close the window, and now we have it, but we're gonna use it with shortcut because you can't see it in the sidebar here. So the shortcut for it, Ctrl Shift X. Okay, let's use it. First we need to select an object in the viewport, then we need to go to use the add-on by pressing Ctrl Shift and X. Now we have the add-on. This add-on it's to make a cuts and new object. I will show you. For example, we have 3 different type to cut. We have the line, we have the circle, we have the rectangle. For example, first one, it's gonna give us like this, for example, and we are made a cut for the cube like this. If we go again, Ctrl Shift and X. Now we have another type. If you want to change the types, just press space. Now we have a line type. For example, line, we need to press on left click like this, again left click, again left click like this maybe. Then when you want to make a cut, just press space after you finish, and like this, you see. Now we have the third one, it's circle cut. The cut type, it's circle. Okay, we need to press left click, then leave it to control the size that you want. For example, we want like this, but we need to move the circle like down or up. Just use Alt, hold Alt, and just move it with your mouse. You don't have to press anything, just Alt in your keyboard and move your mouse to change the location for the circle. After you're happy with the location, just press again left click to make a cut, and we have a cut like this. Okay, let's go back. Now we had bevel update A. Yes, this one, just keep it on. This is like it's gonna update your bevel every time. So for this one, just keep it on all the time. Apply operation queue. This one, it's let's turn it off, and let's make a cut. It's gonna give us a cube, wireframe cube like this. So this one, where we can control and change the cut for the object like this. And if you want to apply it, just go here, select at the object, you're gonna find this one here, just go and apply. Go to this arrow from here and apply it, and it's gonna apply. And you can delete this by pressing delete in your keyboard because you apply the cut the object. But I'm using it like on all the time because I just need to cut. I don't change later, but you have the option to change it or to keep it like this. Okay, the last one is cursor depth, and for example, if we turn it on by pressing D, you see here you can select D to turn it on and off. Now after we're pressing on, and let's make a cut. The cut, it's gonna made until the cursor. So this is like a really helpful tool, like, because if we want just to cut until here, so we can just put the cursor, for example, here by pressing shift and right click anywhere you want, and you can go again, for example, and made the cut, and it's gonna only cut until the cursor. Let's turn it off. Okay, so we have free type, we have a rectangle, we have a line, and everything down it's the same. And we have the circle. Circle here we can control the subdivision. For example, if we press left click, we can press W and X to decrease the subdivision and number of subdivision on the cut that you want. For example, like this, and let's make the cut, it's gonna be like a really low poly or low subdivision here. So you can control with W and X for circle to change the subdivision. Okay, now that was the difference or the cut. What if you want to make like a new object, or to make or to cut it but to keep the part that you cut it? Okay, let's delete that object and add a new one. After we add a new one by pressing Shift and A to add, let's go and use the mode by pressing Ctrl Shift X. And for example, if we press left click like this, and we want this, we don't need to cut this area, we need like to make this area but another part, like another side of this cube, without deleting it. Okay, press Shift now. Now we have a repull. So after we pressing Shift, hold Shift, just keep pressing on Shift and press on left in your mouse. So now we have cut and we have made another object. It's with repull. So this is the way to cut and keep or make a new object with the same add-on, and this is really helpful and powerful. Okay, for example, if we go to front view by pressing 1 and numpad and go to the add-on again, Ctrl Shift X, and let's say we need to change to line. After we change the line, let's make like this, for example. Now let's press hold Shift to repull, then press space. It's gonna give us a new object by making this object new, cutting between this and this, but not deleting, making a repull for the object. Okay, now we can like scale it because it's a different object right now. But if you can see, like the move tool here, or the arrows here, it's not at the middle of the object. How to fix it? Just go to object from here and set origin to geometry. It's gonna be the middle of the geometry that you apply the arrow on it. So now after we move or scale or rotation, it's gonna be in the middle of the new object. So this is the powerful for this add-on, and we're gonna use it a lot because this is really easy and powerful add-on in Blender. We're gonna use it a lot. So we have difference. If we hold on Shift, we're gonna make a repull, so you're gonna make a new object. We have free cut type. By pressing space you can change it, and also there's a help here. By pressing H, you're gonna show everything, all the help for repull. You can press Shift or move Alt, you have everything. Also, one more thing, there's a brush here, profile brush. So if we press B, for example, so now we have a brush tools. Now let's scale it a little bit like this, for example. After you finish scaling, just press left click. And now if you want to change there's a lot of types for the cut here. You can change it from here, next profile, previous, or next profile by pressing X and W. You can there's a lot of stuff you can make. Okay, now there's something called thickness here. You can change the thickness inside or outside, for example like this, to make a difference. And if we want to make a difference now, just hold space on your keyboard, and now you see we have a difference inside the object that we have. And let's go again. Let's go H for help, let's go B for a brush, and as I say, S to scale, and you can see the options here, and you can change it by pressing X or W, and you can S for scale, and you can just move it with your mouse, and just you can change the thickness by pressing D, in or inside or outside like this, and you can press space if you want to make the cut.